Hello learners, welcome back. If you are watching this and you've not subscribed, please support by subscribing. Let's move on. So we have a question here on cash book. Yeah, this is an accounting question using another format. And you're given below are some of the entries in the cash book of Romano Traders for the month of July 2010. So we have our cash book there. This is our debit side, that's our credit side. July 1st, we have balance brought down as 15,000. Also, we have another credit balance of 100,000. July 6th, we have cash, bank, that's in bank, 20,000. For the same July 6th, again, we have another one affecting the credit side, the cash column. July, we have sales. Cash in bank 15,000. July 15 we have wages on credit side 5,000. July 28th we have debtors 20,000. July 29 stock of 10,000 credit. Then balance brought down was 10. Balance carried down was 10,000, and we are supposed to give the meaning of each of the following entries. But then before we get there, we can just try to look at the entries we are given. So what does this mean, learners? If you're given this one, balance brought down 15,000, cash column, debit balance. So this means that we had the previous accounting period, that is maybe the month of June, the cash in hand, the closing cash in hand was 15,000, and here the business had a bank overdraft by the end of that trading month. Then July 6, we have cash and bank. Yeah, this confuses so many students. So what does this mean? This means, we look at this, cash and bank. This is a contra entry whereby we have some amount of money, that is 20,000, was taken from the cash till to the bank, deposited to the bank account. Yes, from cash till deposited to the bank account. So it affects both the debit and the credit, because the amount of cash at hand has reduced by 20,000, but cash at bank increases, and you have to effect that. The other one is the next transaction is on 15th, which is wages were paid for cash 5,000. The other one is on the 20th, sales were made amounting to 15,000, and it shows that the payment was made via a bank. Then 28th, debtors, paid. Debtors paid 20,000. That's why we have cash here. Debit side increases. Remember, I told you that on a cash book, anything that is recorded on the debit side shows increase in cash, whether cash in bank, cash at hand of the business. Money received by the business is debited. Money paid or money out of the business is credited. And then July 29th, stock 10,000 means what? That some stock was sold that amounted to 10,000. Not sold, sorry. So returned. Might have been something like that. Yes, because 10,000. And then July 31st is a closing balance, of course. The other one, so let's go straight to our question here. July 1st, balance brought down, bank column 100,000. What does that really mean? So you have to give the meaning of that. And we have already said that this is a bank overdraft. Bank overdraft. That is why we are seeing it on the credit side. Bank overdraft. This is a bank overdraft. A bank overdraft is the one we have a closing balance, that is a debit, but a credit balance. It can only be a bank overdraft. Then July 6th, we have cash 20,000 and also bank 20,000. What does that mean, learners? That is simple. It means that is a contra entry. What is a contra entry? This is an entry that affects both the debit and the credit side. The same transaction affects both the debit and the credit side of a cash book. Yes, and I've already explained to you. Then on 28th, debtors 20,000. What does that mean? This means that some cash was received from a debtor. Cash received from debtor. Yeah. Cash was received from a debtor. And lastly, July 31st, 2010, balance carried down was 10,000. What does that mean? This means, learners, that our closing cash, this is our closing cash, and not just cash, but cash in hand. Our closing cash in hand. Yeah, and that's how you're supposed to handle that, learners. So it's good to know how to record, how to prepare a cash book, and also to interpret whatever you have recorded. So see you in our next lesson. Bye.